Welcome back to Good Morning Colorado, everyone. Taking another look at a gorgeous sky over the Springs from the Broadmoor Hotel this morning. Rachel and I are loving the views this morning on this Friday. I don't know, maybe that has something to do with the fact that it's also Friday. I don't know. But it's 69 degrees in the Springs at 6:09 on this Friday morning. Coming soon to Colorado, a new state logo. It's part of an initiative to brand our state. Now take a look at the top 3 finalist logo designs. A new slogan is also in the works. The final contenders are Rise and Ever Upward. We'll see the new logo and hear the new slogan on August 29th. One thing Colorado is known for is tourism, and that was one thing celebrated on Colorado Day. Our state is now 137 years old, and as KRDO News Channel 13's Jonathan Petramala shows us, there's still a lot the first Colorado citizens would recognize about our state.
You can use this as an adjective or noun.
Spectacular. Spectacular.
To describe what Colorado's been known for the last 137 years as a state and many more before.
The mountains, the sights, everything, basically.
Since even before Colorado was a state, it's always been a tourist destination. But if you were to step on a time machine and step into 1876, tourism was a lot different. Many early tourists spent their time here, in bed. Sick with tuberculosis, they laid around and ate fatty foods and breathed in the clean, clear mountain air.
Some pamphlets even went so far as to describe our air as antiseptic, meaning you could bring disease here, but you wouldn't catch disease while you were here.
Leah Davis Witherow, the curator of history with the Colorado Springs Pioneer Museum, says Colorado from day one hasn't changed as much as you'd think.
And now, instead of being a cure for tuberculosis, we are a mecca for mountain bike riders and for people who enjoy our park system.
137 years, and Colorado's still looking good.
Oh, it's basically my favorite place.
In Colorado Springs, Jonathan Petramala, KRDO News Channel 13.
Our great state is getting some more recognition. 27 of the top 100 companies to work for in the U.S. are in Colorado. That's according to Outside Magazine. And a Colorado company tops the list. Ground Floor Media has been named the best place to work in the country. President Ramona Robinson says the company gives employees incentives to have an active lifestyle. And it seems to be working. No one has quit in the last 3 years.
Put a bunch of great people in a place where we call it a work-life blend. We don't believe there's a balance, but you know, there's people taking phone calls from soccer fields and running kids to doctor's appointments and getting work done when it works for them.
Outside Magazine's list suggests that 27 Colorado companies employ nearly 4,000 people. The biggest Colorado employer is the Aspen Skiing Company. Colorado is also known for having the best nightclub in the country. That's according to Rolling Stone magazine. It named Beta in lower downtown Denver the best dance club. The magazine also praised other Colorado music venues recently. It recently named Red Rocks the country's best amphitheater. Well, what does Starbucks, McDonald's, and Dunkin' Donuts have in common? We'll explain in America's Money.
Coming up in sports, the Rockies are grateful to be leaving Atlanta, and the Air Force football team hits the field for the first time yesterday. We'll hear from the Fly Guys coming up in sports.
And we have partly cloudy skies across the state to start you off on your Friday morning, which is making for spectacular sunrises all across the state. We will track increasing clouds, though, through the afternoon and another chance for thunderstorms before we track a very active start to your weekend. I have all of that information coming up after the break.